Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I am your beloved host, Eli Kenneth Burgett. Joining me today is my younger brother, Luke. Luke, how are you doing? It's been a while.
I'm doing great. It's good to be back.
It's been a while. We haven't spoken really in a while. We barely interact on a regular basis. Care to comment on that?
I just saw you today, so maybe that's just you. Maybe you're emotionally absent.
Wow, what are you, my psychiatrist now? I mean, I know this is cheaper than therapy, but
I am your
geez.
brother, so I know you better than anybody.
Okay, okay, Mister. I want to be an
Heartfelt moment for mom there.
Mister. I want to be an astronomer. Okay, you're not a
That was
psychiatrist,
like
buddy.
sixth grade, so we can let that go.
Oh, my bad. Okay, yeah,
Pediatrician.
yeah. That was also that was like
Yeah.
middle school for me, and I grew out of that pretty quickly once I realized I was bad at chemistry. But Luke is here, giving the boys the week off to show what a great boss I am. Make no mistake, I am a great boss here at I'm No Genius Enterprises Incorporated LLC, and we're just vibing because Luke, this is the last episode of 2024. Can you believe it? What a year it has been.
I'm very honored to be on the last episode of 2024.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm.
when was
I'm
the last time I was on it? Was it this year? It wasn't this year.
I was it the Friday Night
Last
Light?
summer, I feel like.
Was it the Friday Night Lights episode?
I feel like that was the last episode. I remember talking about that. I do remember that.
What a great episode that was! It has a whopping 12 views on YouTube.
The candy episode was the best though. I feel like that was like episode like 4 or something.
Oh my gosh, what are you, Caleb? Now, Caleb. Anytime I talk about the podcast, he can't stop bringing up, dude. That candy episode was sweet. I was like,
It's
Caleb,
because I'm on it. It's because I'm on it. That's what all the fans say.
but here's the thing: that was episode 6. We have done over 100 episodes since then.
I'm just the best. I mean, what can I say?
Okay, and also very humble as well. But Luke, how was your 2024?
It was great. I guess it started with last year's basketball season. So we won the league, made a short playoff run, but it was exciting. Moved into tennis, and I'm not good at tennis, so that was awesome. But
What
it's
do you
fun. It's fun to play. It is fun to play, I'll admit.
What do you mean you're not good at tennis? I've seen you play
It's
tennis.
not my best sport. I mean, like I play other sports. I mean, like I'm better at basketball and football, so like it's just a good change of pace, like to play tennis. The summer was good. I spent a lot of time playing AAU and doing some school basketball stuff, and then football most of the time.
Spent a
And then
lot of time playing Fortnite.
football was exciting this year. Even though I got hurt after the third game, I came
Yeah,
back and we
yeah,
made
yeah.
it.
Yeah, walk us through that. What happened there?
So it was in practice actually. So it's actually a really lame way to get hurt. But I was making my block, and then somebody got fell down behind me and fell on my ankle, and I broke it. And I was out for 6 weeks, and then I came back and we won 2 playoff games, which is most in school history
Whatever.
and longest season in school history with 13 weeks.
Wow. So, like, what was the ending record for the 2024 Tays Valley Vikings season again?
8-5, I think. 8-5.
Wow.
Yeah,
See,
lost to the Massillon Tigers.
mm, you see, back in my day, if a team had 5 losses, they wouldn't be sniffing playoffs. Okay, you would nowhere in sight of
Well,
playoffs.
it's 4 regular season losses.
Oh, I see. Point still stands. Okay, we had 2 losses my freshman year, couldn't make playoffs.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You also played in the MSL, so we played in the OCC.
Okay, whatever. Again,
OCC is like MSL times 4 for those viewers that don't live in Ohio. Shout out Philippines.
yeah, yeah. Shout out non-applicable France. We love you over there. Oui, enchanté,
Yes.
mademoiselle. But yeah, Luke is correct. I won't even. I'm not even gonna. Not even gonna play that game because the OCC is very competitive, and you guys had in your specific conference, you guys played against Pick Central, correct?
Yes.
and,
Yes.
and Newark and Canal. So these are some powerhouse schools, at least in the mid central Ohio region.
Yes. Very much so.
And how was the transition for you from MSL to OCC? You said you guys won MSL championship last year in basketball. How's the transition going this year for your basketball season?
For basketball. We're having a tough time adjusting right away, right off the bat. But I think we have a lot of experience, so I feel like it could be worse, but I feel like our league is just so talented, especially in basketball. Football, it wasn't as tough. Pick Central was obviously really good in football, but like our basketball schedule is just so tough. There's so many good teams and a lot of teams that are Division 1. So when you look at our regular season, we play all Division 1 opponents, but then when we get to playoffs, we're playing D2 opponents that are a lot smaller and not as competitive. So the regular season is definitely going to be tough for us, but our strength of schedule is probably going to get us a good seed and hopefully make a playoff run at the end of the year.
It's gonna condition you guys to play against these scrubs in the playoffs. Am I right?
Definitely. And we did not show it because we just lost we lost to one MSL team and we won by 5 against another. So like, some lower end schools, we kind of, took them lightly. And I feel like we didn't play our best game against them.
Yeah, you guys are struggling. Would it be safe to say you're struggling in the win column this season?
2-7 is definitely struggling.
2-7,
regardless of who you've played.
Right. Yeah. It's that's just objective right there.
Yes.
Let's cut the cameras for a second. Luke, who's the problem? Okay. Name drop him right now. 3, 2. Now, I was kidding, but now I actually have to cut that. Like,
okay, go ahead and cut it. Yeah.
I'm going to cut that now.
Yeah, go ahead.
But Luke, the team has just recently lost to our MSL rivals, Circleville or Oville, excuse me. Have they not?
Oville, yes. There was definitely some chippiness before the game. I don't know if you heard this, but 2 of our players, their houses got TP'd the night before the game, and one of the players had rocks specifically designed to flatten tires put in his driveway.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was definitely some chippiness, and I felt like we ended up playing to like dominate them rather than to just win the game and play our game, because I feel like we forced a lot of stuff.
Of course, you wanted to make a statement in that game.
Yeah, we wanted to like prove a point. We were too worried about like chirping off to the side and not actually winning the game.
Were there any social media altercations via the school's Barstool Sports account, perhaps?
Yeah, I was on it. The slide got taken down. I don't know if it was inappropriate. I couldn't tell what I was really doing. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't get the joke.
You tune out that nonsense, right?
I don't like really care. Like I don't know. Like I guess I am Gen Z, so like I have to be on social media and stuff, but I'm not like a big. I mean, yeah, I post a lot on Instagram, but that's just because like,
I don't know, dude. 500 followers posting. For 500 followers for Luke edits. I mean,
hey, shout out Luke Edits 3, bro. Go follow. So got some commitment edits dropping soon. Shout out all the guys that are working with me. So I appreciate it. I'm working for free right now. I don't have any bills to pay, so I'm doing some free work. So get with me. I'll get you right.
You're really promoting yourself right now.
I am. What is better?
You'll do work and you'll do it for free.
No such thing as a free lunch, but this is the freest lunch you'll ever have in your life.
This is a free breakfast.
Yeah, free breakfast, if you will. I mean, really, It's midnight snack.
But Luke, the Barstool Sports, this slide got taken down. Do you recall what took place in this slide?
So like it was obviously my face, and it was an old picture. It was us in front of the when we had ice cream on vacation at Fripp Island. It was us, that picture with the bucket hat on. Like it was the oldest picture of me, and I'm standing there and my face is on like some monster, and I'm pulling this rock out of the ground, and out pops Brody Fields. And like that's the entire video. Like I don't am I a monster? Like I don't know. Like I feel like I'm not a terrible person. I don't know. Like
no, you're a monster on the glass. I can tell you that.
That's a compliment if you ask me. And I got posted on other schools' Barstool. So like
Luke, I appreciate
it.
I mean, Luke, I hate to break this to you, but the way that our parents, shout out Patty and Clay, have raised us is that we live pretty non-problematic lives. We stay out of trouble for the most part. And
sure.
Unless you say something stupid on this podcast, it's going to be pretty hard to cancel you or have something to hold over your head. So just,
exactly.
let's keep it clean, shall we?
Yeah. Exactly.
But Luke, the 2024 basketball season is still, going into 2025. Do you have high hopes for the second half of the season, or is you expecting more of the same?
I mean, I would say that like there's a brighter future ahead. I mean, we do right out the gate, starting first few games in 2025. We have a few games that are winnable, but the problem is all of our tough opponents are league opponents, and you have to play league opponents twice. So we have a few more, winnable games, and then the league flips over, and then we go right back to square one. So, really just like, I think the hardest part is going to be like keeping our heads high and keeping team morale high, especially since we're probably not going to win a lot of games throughout the regular season, but knowing that we can make a long run at the end of the year. So it's definitely tough, but we have a pretty experienced group, so I feel like we're mature enough to know.
That's spoken like somebody who's been media trained, dude. And I want you to
I've been thinking this for a long time, so
I want you to be comfortable in this space, okay? I'm not a sports reporter, and you're not a basketball player here. We're just two brothers, just talking, okay? Just cash
in front of 5 people.
In front of maybe 6. Who knows? But we're just chilling, bro. Okay, just let's keep it non-diplomatic. Throw out some names. Who's the problem? Who's the problem on the team? Name drop them right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, fine. We'll move on. That's good. This guy's good. He's tough nut to crack, but that's okay. But so far, basketball season about the halfway point right now. We have the chance to play against each other, do a little alumni scrimmage.
Yes,
during the
I
season.
don't know when that is. I feel like the break is coming up to an end soon.
No, we already did it. That's the thing. Like we had those 4 guys come in. I don't know if Browning's gonna.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
That might have been it. Well, because like we're old now. Me and my friends, we're all old. We're like 4 years out of.
Where's Sam Miller at, bro?
I don't know. I don't have his number.
He's playing basketball.
Yeah, he's got better things to do.
Riley Dick. Where's Riley Dick?
What is he doing? I don't know. And you're just name dropping everybody right now.
Well, they're both my dogs, so like I can do that.
Good, gotcha. Okay,
that's not bad. I want him to come to practice. Like,
well, I wish you nothing but the best of luck for the rest of your basketball season, Luke. I have a good feeling you're going to turn it around. Let's look forward to 2025. Anything that you're looking forward to in 2025. Are you going to continue playing tennis for your senior year, or maybe not? It's a tough decision.
Yeah, I'm going to. I was planning on not, but for a few things that went my way, per se, I'm going to play. Perchance.
You can't just say perchance. You can't just say perchance. Yeah.
A few good things that happened that encouraged me to play, so I'm going to play.
Would you care to elaborate, or are you going to keep it vague?
People. Not players.
Not players. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, there's like one other group of people that it could be. So
yeah, I was going to say you just eliminated 50-50 there. You just eliminated half the. Okay,
5 IQ required to get that reference.
Right. Well, that's great,
yes.
Luke. I'm very proud that you are going to be continuing playing tennis. Finishing your tennis career in the right way. Yes. Are you hoping to play some singles this year, or maybe stick to doubles a little bit more? What are you hoping for?
I mean, with my length, I feel like I can play either. I like just chilling at the net and just spiking it, but if I'm not necessarily looking to get like honors, but like all league honors, but like I mean, usually first singles players are the first to get put up for it. So if I was to play singles, I would hope to play first singles, and I could maybe win like 2 or 3 matches all year.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Luke, look, I was a first singles player my senior year, having taken my junior year off because of COVID and what have you. And I think
you're out of shape. I mean, you're out of shape. I mean, like you were
okay.
Tell me off guard.
Tell me how you really feel. Okay.
No, I'm making an excuse for you. Like you
don't speak for me though. I was going to speak for myself. Thank you very much.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to say is that I was out of shape, and so exactly what you said. I was a little out of shape, and I didn't win that many matches. I think I won 5 or 6 matches all year. We played 20 something matches, but our team ended up winning a lot of matches because their first singles guy was their best guy, and they just happened to be better than me. But I remember Jack was second singles pretty much the entire year, and he ended up winning a lot of his matches. So by the end of the season, I believe Jack might have gotten first team all league, and I think I got second team. Though I can't remember. I might have those facts mixed up, but I don't think I do. And at the end of the season, they go, okay, it's time to hand out our team MVP award. And I was just like, okay, I mean, I was first singles all year, so I better get this. And Jack gets it. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've resented him ever since. Jack, I don't know.
As you should.
Jack, I don't know if you're listening to this. I haven't quite forgiven you, or really, I haven't forgiven the coaching staff for giving you that award. I deserved it. I wanted it more than you. This was a casual sport for you. It was life for me.
Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I was heartbroken. I was betrayed. But as you can see, I'm still coping with it to this day, and I'm getting over it very nicely.
You're being mature about it.
I'm being
I'll applaud you there.
being very mature about it. Everybody in that program that season is dead to me, though. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about it. I hope that your senior year of tennis goes better than mine did.
Yeah, I feel like it really can't get any worse. I
Yeah,
mean, um, yeah, just I mean, there's not much to talk about with tennis. I mean, I do it. I like it.
you do it and you like it.
I'm mainly more concerned about getting into Ohio State because they
Yeah, yeah,
deferred me.
yeah. Luke, you want to? I wasn't going to bring that up, but do you want to talk about your college application journey?
Yeah, so I've gotten accepted to literally every school except Ohio State. But Cincinnati hasn't replied yet. So I've gotten into OU, Miami University, Ohio, Bowling Green, University of Dayton, Capital, and that's it.
Did you end up applying to Wright State at all?
No, 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 no.
Okay. Well, I
I mean,
mean,
I would have got in. Like,
oh, okay. Yeah, just calling your shot ahead of time. I would have gotten in. It's like a nothing school, nothing program.
I mean, yeah, like I got money from all the other schools, like, but Capital gave me the most money, but it's also like taken away from the most money. So like, what they gave me a lot of money, I was like, that's a lot of money, and then I was like, I'm still paying a
It
decent amount of money all year.
just kind of cancels out, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So
like I mean, it's like now I'm paying what base tuition at Ohio State is like. So yeah, I got deferred, so I'm not like declined, but I have to wait till March to hear if I get accepted or not. And it's kind of my first pick. It's kind of, I mean, it's not the end of the world because I have a lot of credit hours already of college. So if I do Columbus State or a branch of OU, then I can just do that for like a semester, and then
yeah,
I'll be able to transfer to Ohio State for automatically, pretty much.
yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal either way. I mean, OSU is a fine institution. I mean, I'm speaking obviously biased,
Of
uh,
course.
but from my sources at OSU, apparently a lot of people got rejected or like deferred to the
Mm-hmm.
spring. A lot of people because apparently OSU has over these past couple of semesters they've been over accepting people. They've been just like you
Mm.
you get in, you get in, you get in, and everything.
Like banking on that they're not going to come there,
Yeah,
or like something's going to fall through. Like, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So like the enrollment is like it's up in the 60,000s,
Yeah.
and
Kind of like a reverse OU during COVID, where like they had like not enough students, like
yeah, kind of. I mean, you're taking shots
two
at
guys
OU.
sharing a quad. Like, okay, it's no shot. Like, I would love to live in a quad with just one other guy. Like, that's awesome. But
That is very true. Like, well, I think
yeah,
that might have had something to do with COVID. It might have, whatever. But like, for whatever reason, Grant and Colin were able to get a super double all to themselves their freshman year, which I was just like, I was squeezed into a tiny little double with a 6'7" dude my freshman year. So they were living the high life. I got to tell you. Um, but yes, Luke,
yeah,
I wouldn't hang your head about getting deferred to the spring. I think it's going to work out in the end.
yeah. Definitely no shade to OU. I got accepted there, and that's one of my top choices right now. So
Yeah, I think when I graduated high school, OU, I believe, was my second choice, or it might have even been my first choice for a little bit because
mm,
all my friends were going there, and OSU hadn't offered me a ton of money yet. So OU was looking pretty nice, but then OSU offered me, the moon and the stars. Please come to our program, and I was just like, okay, fine, I'll bulge. Come
yeah.
on,
The thing that stinks about it though is like I got deferred, so I'm not eligible for merit based scholarships.
right?
So I
But
gotta hope that the Tays Valley Education Foundation hooks me up.
But Luke, that's the thing too. I wasn't eligible for merit scholarships either because I had below a 30 on my ACT.
I didn't even submit mine.
Yeah, well, yeah. So like, with your extracurriculars and everything, you like I probably didn't I didn't have to submit mine either, but I was just like, yeah, 28. I feel really good about this 28. Send it
That's
in.
like
They
the
said,
average though. That's good.
I mean, yeah, but like they were just like, I'm sorry, we're dealing with much smarter people than you to give merit scholarships toward. And I was just
Yeah.
like, well, guys, I need this money. You don't
Yeah, like
understand. My parents make little to nothing. They, we're scraping by every single day. We adopted two girls, and we all have our own rooms.
basic
And
sob story.
yeah, we all have a car to get to school every day. Obviously, and but like we come home, and obviously there's food on the table every single night.
Of
But we
course.
we can't go out to eat every single night. We can't go out
Just
to
Sundays
yeah,
after church,
just Sundays. Sometimes on Friday nights we'll order in pizza, and
after a game.
then on Saturdays if we're just doing nothing, we'll go on like a shopping spree or whatever.
Yeah.
But we can't go out to eat every single day, like and yeah,
That's
we have a maid or like cleaning service that comes to the house, but that's only 3 times a week. What do you think we have to do the other 4 days of the week? We have to
you have to
live.
wait for laundry day. You have to wait for laundry day.
I mean, yeah, and I got to tell you, Luke, the laundry, you and I know it gets high. It gets
It does
pretty high.
pretty quick.
The floors get dusty. And I wrote this like the wind in my essay, and they didn't buy it. They said, we almost rejected you because of this essay.
That is sounds like something they'd say. Yeah, yeah. Ohio State is like a toxic boyfriend or girlfriend that just like constantly reminds you that they have a ton of people wanting to be with them
Oh, yeah. No.
and they really don't need you or your interest in them, and they
Mm.
could not care less if like you are their first choice. And
They-
it doesn't matter if your brother went there and your uncle went there and all these people love the school, and
Right.
they don't care because you're just a speck in the black hole that is 270.
Jeez.
And that is from the heart.
That was freaking transcendental right there,
Please
man.
don't watch this OSU.
No, OSU, we love you. We
This
love you guys
digital
much.
footprint is going to catch up with me.
Maybe someday, but like Luke, we said it before. There's 5 people listening right now, and OSU's admin ain't one of them. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. But Luke, now that we're talking about our love for OSU, why don't we transition over to a more pressing matter into the near future? 2025 is coming up, and the first day of 2025, we're going to be watching some football games. Or, well, you're going to be watching some football games. I'm going to be at work like a freaking loser
Oof.
because I work in news and it stinks. I got to tell you. But
news.
OSU is playing against Oregon in the college football playoff.
Oregon. I got you. Okay. Oh, I see.
Oregon. That's what I said.
Okay, I see. Okay. I like that.
That's the slang
like
way to
that.
pronounce it, man. That's
I
how
like that.
me and my fellow Gen Zers we say
I like that.
Oregon. Yeah,
I like that.
it's
Because
a
you claim that I'm a millennial, so like
yeah.
all the time, you just call me a millennial for no reason.
Yeah. Well, Luke, that's one of our things. Like we call each other patronizing nicknames whenever we say like, see you, man. All right, later, sport. Have a good
Ow.
day, champ. All that stuff. And if ever you do something like that's like, I'll say like, oh, have you ever heard this song? He goes like, oh, never heard that. Whatever. And I was just
Just
like,
millennial.
yeah, you're millennial. You don't know. You're uncultured.
It's just the first word that comes to mind. Well, back to it.
Anyways, yeah, OSU
yeah,
playing
yeah.
against Oregon.
Yes.
You excited?
It was a fluke. I mean, it was a fluke. I mean, you win by 1 point at your place, and there's costly mistakes. At the time it was Bucks versus refs. But I mean, I think Ohio State gets it done. I feel like Ryan Day is still gone. I feel like Chip Kelly's still gone, regardless, unless he wins the Natty. People are saying if he makes it to the Natty, he stays. No, I'm done. I am 17 years old, and I don't even vividly remember the last like Ohio State victory. I mean, really, I don't even remember. You had
Well,
CJ Stroud and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the same team, and you didn't freaking beat them. Like you're done. Like you're done. I'm sorry. I'm not even
yeah.
sorry. I hate you. You're
Hey,
done.
that's my
Get
dad
out of
you're
here.
talking to. Hey, chill.
Yeah,
All
Ryan
right.
Day lookalike
People say I look like him.
with the
Uh,
beard.
yeah, with the beard. I've been shaving because I want to distance myself from him as much as possible. But
Especially if you lived in the Columbus area, especially.
oh my gosh, yeah. Well, it's shocking because ever since I have moved away from Columbus, started working and everything, people are telling me now that I look like Ryan Day. And I was just like, I couldn't draw this comparison while I was, filming the guy doing press conferences and everything. Like, it's like looking into a young mirror, I guess.
It's
But
true. Could
anyways,
be.
yeah, look, the last national championship, besides that one that's hanging on my wall right there, that's a 2002, which I'm very proud of. Jim Tressel, all the Youngstown boys and what have you. Was 2014. I was in sixth grade the last time we won a national championship.
I
And,
was in second grade.
and I believe since then, Alabama has won 20,000. So,
Probably.
yeah,
And Georgia, 40,000.
yeah, Alabama and Alabama Jones, they were killing it in that
It's a good
deck.
reference.
That's a really Pat McAfee and Shane Gillis came up with that one. But yes, very much looking forward to this rematch between these two teams. Like you said, I think it was a fluke the first time around. We might see a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, I don't know. Will Howard, he made a mistake, but I mean, he's the best quarterback we had since CJ Stroud.
Mm. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I feel like we got to give him some leeway. Like, he's played so well. Like, even against Michigan, really, he played well. Like,
wait, you say best quarterback since CJ Stroud? Who's in contention? Kyle McCord. Yeah, it's definitely Will Howard over Kyle McCord.
Look, it sounded better than saying that he's better than Kyle McCord. So I said best quarterback since CJ Stroud. And maybe some non-football knowers will be like, no. And I'll be like, yeah. And then end of the conversation because I'm on the show and you're not. So
wow. You're directly acknowledging the.
I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm talking to you.
You're talking to the viewer.
I'm talking to you right now.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
This is getting.
I have full confidence in Will Howard.
Good. I don't, but I love that you have full confidence in Will Howard.
Don't listen to this guy.
I'm sorry.
Don't listen to this Dayton local.
Well, I'm not a Dayton local. I'm a Dayton.
Yes, you are.
I'm a visitor.
Don't listen to this Miamisburg local.
Miamisburg is
not
great
even Dayton.
town.
Knock off Dayton.
Knock off Miamisburg.
Knock off news.
Miamisburg is a cute little town just outside of Dayton. Right,
it's
there.
The Asheville of Grove City.
Right, no, it's got the Great Miami River, and it's a burgeoning place for parks and what have you. Lots of parks. I've done a lot of park stories since I've been here, and it's awesome. It's a great area. I live 2 minutes away from a Guitar Center.
Parks and weed farms. I mean, what else do you need, really?
What weed farms? You're dropping weed farms around me? Which, by the way, not weed farms. They're dispensaries. Okay. Can let's get the nomenclature down.
Cannabis manufacturers. Let's get it correct.
Yeah, dispensaries, cannabis manufacturers. If you partake, it is legal. We can't say anything against you. I don't smoke weed. Luke, he blazes up every now and then, but I can't. So, I can't speak for you guys. Okay, this is all foreign to me. But I can say that Miamisburg.
I don't smoke.
Yeah, you got to clarify that for Mom.
Digital footprint.
Yeah, you have to clarify that. Well, good. I'm glad we could lock that up. But
I had to let the clip go first.
Yeah, exactly. Luke, again, I'm going to talk about my year for a second. I graduated college.
I forgot that was this year.
That was this year. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, graduated a year early.
I feel like especially when you're in school, I don't know how it is out of school. I've always been at school. Like your years are like August to May. Then like June to July is like just space. Like it's just like it's like free roam. It's like you're doing all the levels in Star Wars, the complete saga from August to May, and then it's like you unlock free play during the summer.
That's free roam. You can just go wherever you want.
Yeah, it's like free roam. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't know, but like so like when I say that it happened this year, it's like, well, I thought the year ended in May. So I feel like it's last year.
You're a millennial. That's why.
I'm a Gen Z. Okay. And I'm not proud of it.
Whatever, dude. Anyways,
I
graduated college and I immediately got a job working as a news reporter. So that's pretty good. And then we went on vacation.
Talk about yourself, buddy.
I'm going to talk about because like we spent what? We spent.
Hey, it's your show.
We spent 30 minutes talking about you and your agenda, and Luke edits 3. Go
This is what
follow.
the fans want to hear.
Who's the fans? Izzy?
She wants to hear it.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
She doesn't know anything about me.
You make your bi-yearly appearance, and we don't know who you are anymore. But my 2024 was great. I graduated college and I got a job. I've been working. Friends, they're doing well. I mean, my buddies are getting engaged left and right, putting some pressure on me, and I don't appreciate it, to be honest. I wish they would consider me and my feelings when they, decide to pop the question to their girlfriends every once in a while. But that didn't happen. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very happy, very good going into 2025. Luke, do you have any New Year's resolutions for 2025?
Yeah, I just want to get like jacked. Like just Sam Sulek to 1,000.
Well, yeah, you might need to take some you know, some steroids for that.
No, I'm
Some
doing it
mir-
naturally.
some Miracle Grow might come in handy. Yeah,
I'm gonna be like Ronnie Coleman and Sam Sulek like together.
that's all the roids.
Just both, but natty.
Okay, how?
Hard work and a little bit of razzle dazzle.
Chicken and broccoli?
Nah, that helps. That's a good meal. I mean, when you think about it,
Not
fills
really
you up.
though. No, it doesn't. It's terrible.
Good macro meal, I should say.
Oh, okay. You studying
Yeah.
macros. Okay, you biologist. So is that the main one? Getting into shape? Or you
I mean,
got
like, not none are really like New Year's resolution. I mean, obviously, like graduating high school, but I feel like it'd be harder to not graduate high school than it would be to graduate high school at this point. So, like,
it would be harder to fail high school than it would be to
it would be
graduate.
harder to like completely flunk and like not. I think I could graduate like already.
Do you have enough credits?
Yeah, I feel like I have like 26 credits right now.
Yeah, then I think that's enough. Yeah.
Yeah, 21 is required. So I feel like I could have graduated like freshman year.
Not freshman year, dude. Definitely not freshman year.
What did I say?
You would have had like a choir credit and then a science credit, and that would have been it.
I took art actually and algebra one.
Oh, okay. Still way
So
off from
that's
21.
like four.
Yeah, still way off from 21, buddy.
I get my GED.
No, don't get your GED. Maybe just graduate the first time around, and then you won't have to worry about it.
That's what I'm doing, buddy.
Okay, good. So get jacked and then graduate high school.
I mean, get into OSU, but like, there's nothing I can do for that. Like, New Year's resolutions, you're supposed to be like work towards it. There's nothing I can do now to get into OSU. Like, they're just looking at my grades from my junior year.
well, Luke. I mean, you talked about getting jacked, and you just said, "Yeah, work harder," and then that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I want to get a job at country club.
Oh, really? What inspired you to get a job at a country club?
$20 an hour.
Yeah, yeah, that's really good. I mean,
And they're probably like not even sad that they're paying me $20 an hour.
no, they're not. They're swimming in
They're
cash.
not even, yeah, they're just, it's just a tip
Yeah,
for being there, for breathing.
pretty much. Yeah. Um,
That's all there is to it.
yeah. If you want, I can reach out to some of the old bosses when the time comes and just say, "Hey, got the next in line right here. This kid, he's got the stuff. He's got the goods, and he's got the talent, and he can be yours for $27 an
Could you
hour."
do the same for Ohio State?
No, they wouldn't listen to me.
You know, I'm texting old Pat Whittington.
Name drop.
You
Love,
know,
love love the Whittingtons.
yeah,
They're awesome.
yeah. He, I mean, I'm working with him, but I mean, if I was him, I'm just some kid. I mean, who are you to respond to me? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just some kid who's not even getting in.
Well, I
So
mean,
like,
he coached our mom in basketball, and he spent me and him spent 3 years at OSU together, like getting lunch every now and then. So
I mean,
he has a pretty good relationship with our family.
but who am I?
You're my younger brother.
That's true. That's true.
So who
So,
am
hey,
I? Who am I?
choice
though?
is yours.
Okay. I'm gonna move on from your New Year's resolutions because frankly they're all terrible.
What are your New Year's resolutions? Eli?
Yeah,
Let me host the show real quick.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. There usually is some give and take with these exchanges. I'm gonna try to read the Bible more.
That's a great one.
Yeah, I bet you feel like a bad person for not thinking of that first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I totally got you. Yeah,
yeah.
I recently received I received a couple of gifts actually from a certain individual. I'm not going to drop their name because I don't know if they're comfortable with that yet. I'm gonna
Oof.
they can reveal themselves during their own time. But I received an I'm No Genius guitar pick, unveiling that to the masses right now. Which I received this, and I immediately asked the person, do we sell these on the merch shop? Did you buy this from us? And they said, no, I bought it off Etsy, which I was
Dang it.
not gonna lie, that was a tough pill to swallow. But you can expect some I'm No Genius guitar picks in the store in the near future once they allow us to make them. Don't you worry, we'll get them up there. But
I
secondly,
like the idea.
I got a prayer jar from this person, like with handwritten devotions and like
Oh
Bible
wow.
verses on it. And at this point, I have no reason to not read the Bible more. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm looking at this, get like between I have the Bible app on my work phone, I have the Bible app on my personal device, I have the Bible app on the interwebs, I have the Bible in my I have the actual physical Bible, and then I have a prayer jar. So there's like no excuse anymore. It's absolutely everywhere. I can't get away from this Bible stuff. So at
That's a
this
good
point,
thing.
yes, at this point, I just might as well read it. You know what I mean? And the crowd goes mild.
I don't know. I just like logged out of my.
You
Oh,
just
there we go.
what?
Okay. I don't know. I like logged out of my computer for a second there.
You logged out of your computer, but I could still.
I pressed the fingerprint button. Like I pressed it
Yeah,
and it took me to the password screen.
yeah,
Yeah, so I typed in my password.
yeah. Which, by the way, Luke, for Christmas, you got yourself a MacBook Air.
Ooh.
How's it working out?
Wait, was that bait? Was that bait to get you to ask me about it?
No, I mean it was just like
No. Like was me doing that bait so I could bring up the fact that I got a Mac?
what are you asking yourself if you set that up? Like
I'm asking the viewers because really it's about you guys when you think about it.
it's never been about the viewers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I got a Mac because I'm on the show, so it's me. I got a Mac for Christmas, um, and Dad actually told me a funny story. It was super sketchy. This lady that was selling it to him, and he ended up just getting the MacBook. Like he didn't get the box with it, so he went and got my sister's old MacBook box and put my MacBook in it, and then boxed it up and wrapped it, and then gave it to me, and gave it to
Yeah,
Santa Claus.
yeah. You gave it.
And
Yeah,
then
gave it
Santa
to.
Claus gave it to me.
Yeah, there was an exchange there, and they also
Yes.
like Santa Claus also threw some like amnesia dust or like a shot like a tranquilizer dart at
At
Dad
Dad.
because that's just standard protocol. Because every parent has to wake up the night before Christmas with complete disorientation, not knowing what is under this tree. I mean, and they wake it all. I mean, this year, Mom and Dad woke us up, which is like the first time ever.
Which was insane. I mean, maybe it was because there's a baby in the house and,
Maybe,
baby fever, type thing,
yeah.
you know, makes people go crazy.
I guess so. I mean, who would have thought like a baby in the house would reignite their passion on
Yeah, just a
Christmas morning?
small little thing
Just this small little thing.
makes
It's
everybody go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen pictures? I mean, we've seen this baby in person, so I mean, it makes sense, really.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, we didn't even touch on Christmas. How was your Christmas, Luke?
It was great. I mean, people talk about the magic of Christmas going away after a while. I think that's bull crap. I think it's just you either got it or you don't. It's really a mindset when it comes to Christmas. Um,
It's like working out. It's like a mental mindset,
it's
isn't it?
like you got to do it, and like you got to learn to enjoy it even when you don't. Not
Wow.
that like I don't enjoy Christmas. Not that I like don't do that, but like I feel like this is gonna speak to somebody right now. Like somebody that's like doing these things, going through a tough time.
Yeah. Believe me, been there, done that.
You.
But every day above
Believe
ground
me,
is
I have not been there, and I have not done that.
yeah. But
But believe me,
yeah, believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. Remember that. Um,
Pitbull.
I know my rent was going to be late about a week ago. I worked my butt off, but I still can't pay it. Anyways, all that stuff. That's really a good way to wrap up this episode. Luke, let's have a life lesson.
Oh, a life lesson.
Yeah, it's unexpected. Somehow, at the end of every single episode, the life lesson segment always catches the co-hosts off guard,
hmm,
despite us doing it every single episode.
I would say chase your dreams and don't stop until you achieve them.
Wow,
Hashtag Luke Edits 3.
you just
Because look at
yeah.
this. August 1st, I hit 400 followers. Big time milestone. Then I got lazy. I didn't post any graphics. I was doing some game days for the football team, basketball team. Then, bam, December 20th, I hit 500. Then I'm really getting after it. December 20th, all over break, I'm really getting after it. And then now I'm about to hit 600 followers 10 days later.
Wow.
Don't chase, chase your dreams and don't stop until you achieve them. Don't chase your dreams and stop before you achieve them.
Yeah,
Reversed.
don't, yes, exactly. Those some wise words right there. I'm just going to echo exactly what Luke said right there. Whether your dream is getting into OSU or graduating high school or getting jacked,
GED.
yeah, a GED or getting jacked like Sam Sulek and Ronnie Coleman, naturally, again, still don't know how that's going to work out
It's going to happen.
or just getting closer to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and reading the Bible more. Maybe that's a little bit more of a noble goal for 2025. You can achieve your dreams as long as you, if I may quote George McFly, Back to the
You may.
Future, if you can put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And I am putting my mind to 2025, and I'm going to accomplish 2025. I am going to make it through 2025. And I believe that you can make it through 2025, Luke. I believe that the viewers can make it through 2025. I believe that our parents can make it through 2025. I believe that non-applicable France can make it through 2025. Guys, 2025 is ours. We can conquer it if we see it, if we believe it, because all I am, you are, we are exceptional, exceptional, exceptional. You know what I'm saying? Can I get an amen?
I just got literal chills.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Wow.
This has been an amazing year, and I can't wait for the next one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm about to tear up.
Oh, Luke, anything else you'd like to say before we depart?
I'm good, man. I'm good. That's a great way to end the episode, man. I'm about to.
We're gonna cut the cameras there.
Yeah.
From everyone here at I'm No Genius, I'm Eli. He's Luke, and we will see you in 2025.